Hey guys, it's Justin. Welcome back to my channel and welcome back to Vlogmas Day 9. Guys, I'm so excited. Today is finally the day your girl is starting therapy. I'm so excited. It's so crazy how much my views have changed, like literally within a month. A month ago, I was just not at the place I am now, but now I think I'm just so hopeful. I'm like, girl, I need help. Help me. So I'm so excited, y'all. It's so early in the morning. I got a terrible night's rest. Have you ever had it where you know, like you have an event or something coming the next day, something really important, and you want to make sure you don't oversleep, but your body just ends up like waking you up every couple of hours? And I would just keep checking my phone to make sure I was still on time and I wasn't oversleeping. That's the kind of rest I got. I'm only hyped right now because it's freezing and I'm filming and I'm ready to get this show in a row. So yeah, in case you are confused, if you didn't watch my previous videos, your girl got her a nutritional therapist. So she is supposed to help me build my relationship with food back or up, whatever. Basically, she's supposed to help me with my food issues and other stuff. I really don't even know. I'm just so hopeful right now because I don't want to say I've reached rock bottom, but I'm definitely at the place now where, because I've tried and failed so many times, it makes me not want to try anymore. Like with WW, I'm gonna be honest, this entire second time of me trying to get back on track, because I've tried and failed it so many times, I'm just at the point now where I really haven't been tracking or even following WW's program for about a month at least, because it's just like it's disappointing, and more so on myself when I get myself just finally worked up to try something and then it doesn't work out. Anyway, I'm just at the point now where I'm open and I'm really willing to welcome in the help. Somebody is driving next to me. Oh my gosh. Oh, they do work here, so I guess I could be less judgmental. So guys, I'm actually a street over because I didn't want to look like a creeper just standing out, but I brought me a little journal book and a nice pen. I don't really know like what's the therapy etiquette, but I wanted to make sure I had something to write if I needed writing. Today's session is just the initial session, so it is I think an hour and a half long. So I guess we're going over like initial stuff, and then my follow-up session will only be like 30 to 45 minutes long. So today's session I'm hoping is like the breakthrough. And you know what, I was talking to somebody last night and I was like saying how excited I was, but also a little bit nervous, and I was like, oh my gosh, I really hope it's not awkward. And they told me something that really I had to like hone in on, and they were like, you know what, Justin, it might be awkward in the beginning. You're meeting a new person, she doesn't know you, you don't know her, it might be awkward, but she was like, don't let that keep you from hearing what you need to hear. And I'm just so glad like I got to hear that beforehand, because I'm the type of person, if I'm in an awkward situation, peace, I'm gone, I'm out. I don't do that. I really don't give myself a chance to like let things marinate. I just flee the scene immediately. So now like kind of having that in mind, that it might take some time. And also I've been told that this isn't a quick fix. You don't just go to therapy and they give you some advice and automatically you're fixed. Like I know this is gonna be an ongoing thing, but I'm trying to go in with, number one, an open mind, and number two, some time to allow us to gel together. Okay, I feel like I'm talking too much. Let me see, I now have 8 minutes before my session, so wish me luck. I'm about to go over there now and I'll update you guys whenever I get back. All right guys, so I am out of my session, currently at Target right now. I wanted to change up the scenery, and I don't know if y'all can tell from the smile on my face, but it went so well, and I almost want to cry right now, which is so weird because I didn't even cry while I was in there, but I can tell I'm right where I need to be. And I couldn't have found like a more, I don't want to say perfect, but a more like suitable person for me. It wasn't awkward at all. She was friendly and professional and very knowledgeable, and really just opened up my eyes to a lot of things that I had never really thought of. And I think, I don't want to say like I've been believing a lie this entire time, but she really helped me to understand a lot of the things I've been doing wrong per se. And I don't want to say wrong, but a lot of things that diet culture has over many years influenced me into believing. So I'm just so excited. And you know what, one of the very first things that she said to me was actually, I didn't tell you guys this, but 2 days ago I had to fill out like an intake form, which that alone took me about an hour to do, but it was basically just a whole bunch of detailed questions that I had to answer. So I did that online, and one of the last things on the form was, she basically said, is there anything else you would like for me to know or anything like that? And I put in a couple of different things, but one of the last things I said was, I don't know if you're a Christian, but I am, and if you are too, I'm open to talking about God and, you know, bringing him into our session, because I do feel like my faith is going to be a big part of me getting better and just a big part of my life in general. So I just said that just to say it. I didn't really think anything of it. And then as soon as I came in, you know, she introduced herself, we sat down, and like the first thing she said is that she read my intake form and that she wanted me to know that she is also a Christian, and like her whole practice is I didn't really understand. I think she said that they're not able to like advertise as a faith-based place of counsel. I wasn't really sure, but anyway, she just basically said that, I don't know, that was just confirmation. I was like, ooh, I'm in the right place, okay. But I feel like it was a really good mix of me explaining things. And you know what was interesting, one of like the little stereotypes or things that I would say when I was kind of not anti-therapy but not pro-therapy was that I'm not gonna pay somebody to just sit there and listen to me talk. But like as I was sitting there talking, I kind of felt like, I don't know, maybe just having someone there in the room, it was more than just me venting. Like I was able to kind of recognize some of the things that I was saying that really just wasn't right, like what I was doing. And I remember I kept saying things like, if it was up to me, I would do such and such and yada yada. And at one point she was like, well, you keep saying if it's up to you, so who is it up to? And then I thought about it and I'm like, well, I guess it is up to me, you know, it's my life, I choose what I feel like doing. So I don't know, just little things like that. It was awesome. And another thing, y'all, I went in with the thoughts and with the determination that I was not going to tell her about YouTube, because I don't know, I just didn't want her to know. I didn't want it to be awkward. At my last job, whenever a lot of people started finding out about my YouTube channel, it really just made me extremely uncomfortable, and I didn't want to experience that with her, especially given that I'm kind of talking about her right now. But during our session, I felt like it was going so well, and I was just, anything she was asking me, I was just being honest and just saying whatever. And then it came to the point where she was asking me about social media and my job and stuff, and I was kind of trying to beat around the bush and act like I didn't have much going on. But I just felt this tug on myself, and I was like, girl, you need to be honest and just tell her, because this is a big part of my journey, me documenting it online. And I'm so glad that I did. I told her, I was like, you know what, I'm not being honest. Actually, I have a YouTube channel and it's pretty much all about my weight loss journey. And so it was really interesting to hear like her insight into that. And she kind of asked me like how I wanted to proceed with that. Like, and I had to think about it, like, I don't know, do I want to share everything? Do I not? Because I kind of go back and forth on my own, you know, about what I want to share and if I'm sharing too much. And then now that I'm getting negative comments, because at first it was just like 100% positive, now that I'm starting to receive negative comments, that has been affecting me. So I'm not really exactly sure what I'm gonna do with that. I mean, obviously I'm making this video, so I guess I'm gonna share it with you guys, but she really helped me to realize that me documenting my journey online and having, you know, a platform where people can help me but also hurt me, just by getting that constant, you know, instant feedback. She just helped me to know that that's a whole nother complex layer on top of what I'm trying to do and what she's gonna try to do for me. And so she just wanted me to be aware of that there's probably gonna be some conflicting things with what she is, you know, trying to help me to understand, and what some people may comment on my videos, because not only have I been heavily influenced by diet culture and whatnot, but I know a lot of you guys have. And I'm not saying that to be rude or say I'm ungrateful for y'all or anything like that, but I think me moving forward with my wellness journey, I just really need to get it together, and I think this is all a process of getting it together. So I don't even know if any of this is making sense or I'm conveying it really well about how good I feel, but I'm just so excited because I was like, dang, I got it on the first try. While I was like asking y'all for advice on if I should get a therapist or not, a few of y'all told me that, you know, y'all had to go through a couple different people to find like the right fit or like the right person who, you know, you worked well together with. But I left knowing that I was like, man, I got the right person. She knows her stuff. She's here to help me. She gave me tangible advice, like stuff I'm actually gonna start implementing right now. And I see her again in 2 weeks, and we're just gonna continue to follow up. And she seemed to really care, which was another thing that I wouldn't say I was worried about, but another thing I put in that last box was that part of what kept me from getting help like this for a while is that I constantly feel like I don't want to bother people. Like I didn't want to bother somebody with my problems, and even her, even though I'm paying for a service, even though I'm seeking help and I know that's what she does, I didn't want to bother her with my problems. And it was so nice because she didn't make me feel like I was a bother. And I don't know, it just made me so happy. So I don't know why I'm getting emotional again, but guys, I feel like I'm right where I need to be, and I'm looking forward to it. And I'm just so grateful that I'm here. I feel like I'm exactly where I need to be. So anyway, I don't even know if I should record anything else in this video, but I'm about to go ahead and run into the store, and I don't know, I guess I'll see you guys whenever I get home. Alright guys, so it's actually been several days. Don't mind my hair, by the way. It's wash day. But yeah, I needed to wait a while so that I could use my last video to do the shout outs in this video, because I basically just filmed the last 2 videos out of order from how they're being posted. Anyway, but just speaking of my last video, if y'all didn't know, I'll pop it up right here or something. But I just wanted to come back on here and just say a very big thank you to you guys. Thank you to those of y'all who were understanding, to those of y'all who have been an ally with my community, just for all of the people who had very, very positive things to say and still decided to stick with me even though I may not be doing the program that you're on anymore or just whatever. What y'all didn't know is that whenever I posted that video, I literally had a knot in my stomach. Like I felt like I could not breathe. I had like tears rolling down my face because I just felt so bad for finally speaking out against a company that I had been so heavily affiliated with. And some of those initial comments made me question if that was the right thing to do, because people were not shy to tell me how they felt about me, and I lost a lot of subscribers. So I don't know. In the beginning, it was really, really hard, but now that I've had like a few days have gone by, oh my gosh, I am just so confident in the decision that I made, and so much more information has been shared with me, things that I did not even know about, which is just absolutely ridiculous. I've gotten a lot of good feedback from many of you as well as some other WW ambassadors. So yeah, that's all I'm gonna say about that. I said what I said, I stand by what I said, and that's it. Period. Anyway, I just wanted to say thank y'all for that. And as far as my therapy, I'm in a really, really good place. I cannot wait until my next session. Actually, I did not say this before, but I did voice record the therapy on my phone so that y'all, the way my memory is set up, I don't be remembering things. So I wanted to make sure I could voice record it so that I could like go back and listen to it and stuff. So anyway, that's that. I just wanted to kind of pop up on here and give you guys an update, and I'm so excited because y'all, in my next video I got a really, really exciting announcement. Some things are about to be changing, but let me go ahead and find some super special secret emoji people. All right, so for today's super special secret emoji, I have several people. So first of all, very, very special shout out to Miss Emily Green, shout out to Lil Red Baby _, shout out to Journey to Tamaya or Tamia, shout out to Miss Vanessa Mash, shout out to Dimsy Brown, and very, very special shout out to Miss Kelly G. All of these comments, as well as many others in the comments, really, really helped to, I guess, validate what I was feeling. Not that I needed any validation, but it was just nice and felt good, and I really do appreciate the support at this time. So yeah, for today's super special secret emoji, I could not think of anything, so I literally just went on Instagram and posted a little story to have people suggest something to me, and literally the first response was Black Santa Claus, which I didn't didn't even know was an emoji, so I'm gonna put it up here. Comment the Santa Claus emoji down below. He doesn't have to be black, any shade. Comment that down below and you may possibly be shout out in my next video. But without further ado, please don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. Join me on this journey and I will catch you in my next video. Bye guys.